The feeling of wanting something so bad you just ask for it repeatedly. The feeling of seeing this notification and rushing to your phone or television screens or computer. The feeling of excitement that you feel right now. The feeling of wanting to connect to a music artist so much that you're willing to listen to a 10-minute song of them. That's a feeling that me and you know all too well. Let's go. Hello. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is. It's so nice to meet you. What's up, man? What y'all think about that unfiltered, unscripted, off the cuff intro? Fire, right? Yeah. I gotta weigh words a little bit, something like that. But regardless, y'all know why y'all here, man. If y'all click the video, y'all know what it is. Patreon. I'm actually not even gonna put the title of the song in it. I just want y'all to be out of y'all minds when y'all hear what I have to say in the intro, and then you go, ah! Yeah, live comment that. YouTube, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? I need y'all to comment, like, subscribe, hype the video, all that good stuff, man. We have gotten to 5,000 subs, but we are not stopping here. The next goal is 10. We counting in we counting in fives now. Before once we get to like 50K, we gonna count in tens. You know what I'm saying? We trying to grow and elevate it and keep going forward. Yeah, man. I've been waiting to get to this song for a long time, and I'll keep it a stack, man. I have been fully intimidated to get to this song because, y'all, think about it. A 3 to 5 minute Taylor song requires everything. So imagine how much work goes into the 10-minute song that y'all tell me is about Jake Gyllenhaal after a breakup. But Jake Gyllenhaal said he don't have nothing, he don't know about it. He said he didn't know there was a song about him. But then Taylor said, he reached out after the song came out. So again, man, let me know what y'all think about this song. Hey, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, man. Also, YouTubers, for the ones who want to get the early and exclusives, head over to the Patreon because we cooking up big things over there, man. We probably gonna do about 5 Taylor videos a week on Patreon, while on YouTube we only probably gonna do 2 or 3. So if you want that extra stuff, the exclusive stuff, man, head over to the Patreon, man. We over there having a good time. We got the chat rooms. The podcast is cooking up real soon. After I give you guys the Reputation album tomorrow, YouTube, then I'm actually going to work on the podcast that is going to be with the Patreon. And also, man, we might do some more live streams. Even if it's not music related, I might just hop on Twitch and just go live just to talk to y'all. So yeah, man, tap in, follow all my social medias in the description boxes: Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, my Attention to Detail podcast, which is coming back soon. This is Taylor Swift, All Too Well, 10-minute version, ladies and gentlemen. I'm scared. I am afraid. T Boogie, let's go. From the vault. Taylor's version. I already know this song about to whoop my ass because every time she strips it down to just the guitar and it sounds like folk music, that's when the lyrics get deepest. She wants y'all to hear it. I'm afraid. Okay.
I walked to the door with you. The air was cold, but something about it felt like home somehow. And I left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you still got it in your drawer even now.
I like the intro. I like how it started. Where it's singing in the microphone.
Oh, your sweet disposition and my wide-eyed gaze. We're singing in the car, getting lost upstate.
Best feeling ever.
Autumn leaves falling down like pieces into place, and I can picture it after all these days. And I know it's long gone and that magic's not here.
love that part. The way she said, "I might be okay, but I'm not." She could have left it there, but instead she did a whole new sentence. But I'm not fine at all, because it makes sense still. But even if she cut off the fine at all, it still made sense. This is actually pretty dope. Like, I like how she's setting up the story. Right, the connection felt like home. We didn't have to work for it. We didn't have to overthink it. We didn't have to do anything like that. It was literally like the minute I saw you, I said, "Oh my," and it was just smooth. It was cold out, but you felt warm. I like it. And then she's describing driving, like just getting lost with the music playing. Everybody's done that at least one or two times where you just you forget you even driving. And you wait, oh, hold on. How did I get from there to damn, I'm vibing like that? Is nothing better than doing that with a person. Let's go.
After all these days,
Look.
and I know it's long gone, and that magic's not here
Okay,
no
that too.
more. And I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all.
Like that. So that part right there is, I know it's long gone and the magic's not here no more. I might be okay, but I'm not fine. Oh, okay. So then it goes that way. I might be fine. I might be okay, but I'm not fine. Because there's a difference between okay and fine. Like, I might be able to tolerate it, I might be able to put up with it, but I'm deep down, I'm still hurting. Now, you just can't see that I'm fucked up about it, because I can't let you see that. That's tough. I like that.
'Cause there we are again on that little town street. You almost ran the red, 'cause you were looking over at me. Wind in my hair, I was there. I remember it all too well.
Okay. I love how she said you were running the red, but it also goes in, you probably ran the red because you was looking at the red. Get it? The red lipstick. Let's go.
My hair, I was there. I remember it all too well. Photo album on the counter. Your cheeks were turning red. You used to be a little kid with glasses.
Emphasis twice on the red on the lyric video, turning red. I know that's the color, but I've never seen that before when she mentioned the color and then the word turns that color. So I won't be surprised if that color comes up at least one or two more times. Let's go.
Photo album on the counter. Your cheeks were turning red. You used to be a little kid with glasses in a twin-sized bed. And your mother's telling stories about you on the t-ball team. You told me about your past, thinking your future was me. And you were tossing me the car keys, fuck the patriarchy. Keychain on the ground. We were always skipping town. And I was thinking on the drive down.
I like that. And you were tossing me the car keys, fuck the patriarchy. So basically, patriarchy is like gender rules. People say, "Oh yeah, the woman's always going to the woman is always going to ride passenger. The man drives." You know, just putting everybody in the row. He said, "Hey, fuck all that. I want you to drive today." That, but also, men. If any men are watching this, women, you probably can relate to. A man is not let. I'm gonna tell y'all. I've only let one person other than my mom drive my car. And that is because I love that girl to the fullest. Nobody can drive my car because I don't trust anybody. But if you let somebody drive your whip, that's love, bro. That's love.
The patriarchy. You told me about your past, thinking your future was me. And you were tossing me the car keys, fuck the patriarchy. Keychain on the ground. We were always skipping town.
What is this?
And I was thinking.
Why is it getting distorted? Like the visual of her getting distorted. Is that on purpose? I mean, obviously it's on purpose, but I mean, like, if she's trying to send a message.
Fuck the patriarchy. Keychain on the ground. We were always skipping town.
Yeah.
And I was thinking on the drive down. Anytime now, he's gonna say it's a love. You never called it what it was. Till we were dead and gone and buried. Check the pulse and come back swearing it's the same. After 3 months in the grave. And then you wondered where it went to as I reached for you. But all I felt was shame. And you held my lifeless frame.
Wow.
And I know it's long gone and there was no
on now. Now she's starting to dig because at first she was just setting it up. Now she's starting to take that knife and twist it. This is when she gets into that artivity bag. You feel me? Then she says, I noticed she has a theme of she likes to use cars as a metaphor to describe the beginning or end of a relationship. As we just did the album, Reputation, and she did the Getaway car, and it kind of felt like the same thing, but that car was going very fast because it was a fling. This car is cruising because we go on the long drive. It's like a marathon. We taking the freeway, we cruising, we see in the city. It's different uses for different cars. Like that was a Ferrari that was just zipping and zooming. This was like a Phantom and we just cruising, or maybe even an SUV and we just going smoothly. You know what I'm saying? But right here, I like where she says I think he's going to say it's love, but you never called it what it was. You never wanted to call it love until the love was dead and gone. And once the love was dead and gone, now it's like, oh shit, it is love. Hey, he outside the car. Hey, I need some love. No, 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 because now it's dead. And you didn't even realize it fully until 3 months in the grave, and that's when it hits you. 3 months later, it hits you that you didn't have it the way you used to have it, and it's like, yo, why don't I have it the way I? Oh, because I fumbled, and then he pulled up, he tried to get the energy back, and as he got the contact, that same person wasn't there anymore. That's where I'm getting with that. But then on the next part, where she says, I know it's long gone and there was nothing else I could do. That means I put everything into it. That's real. Like if you in a relationship long enough to where you walk away knowing you did everything you could, you can have peace in that. But then I forgot about you long enough to forget why I needed to. I forgot why I even needed to forget about you. That's what you call healing. Or really good coping and distraction. Which one was it?
I forget about you long enough to forget why I needed to.
Hey, 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 hey.
Here we are again in the middle of the night. We're dancing around the kitchen in the refrigerator light. Down the stairs, I was there. I remember it all too well. And there we are again when nobody had to know. You kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath. Sacred prayer, and we'd swear.
You kept me a secret, but I kept you like an oath. You kept me in the background because nobody had to know, right? There be arguing, but nobody had to know. You kept me like a secret, right? But then to keep you like an oath, the oath is a promise. I swear. I promise that, you just lock in on whatever the agreement is. You have given your word that you will not break the agreement. So maybe the oath is we're not going public. Maybe that's what it is. 'Cause I had no idea she dated Jake until y'all told me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, wow, that's tough. That's actually really tough. That's a tough line.
And when nobody had to know, you kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath. Sacred prayer, and we'd swear to remember it all too well.
Yes, yes, yes. Come on, do it up. Hey, can we take him to the bridge? Take the walls away.
Well, maybe we got lost in translation. Maybe I asked for
goddamn intermission. I was supposed to stop it when the bridge ended, but that verse was. You sitting on the couch sipping coffee like you wanna, because I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I've had girls' mothers be like, "Well, how do I know you're not acting now?" And my response was very simple: "You're not paying me to." That's always my response. Like, I don't act for free. Are you kidding me? But no, like, I'm joking, guys. I'm saying, yeah, plays are whatever. I'm just saying on the phone with the people. Y'all get it. But regardless, my point is, when you're naturally charming and your career is to be charming, oh, it's easy to tap into that. Cross your legs, put your little suit on, chill on the couch. Oh yes, da 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 da. And I remember when I did. Oh yes, ha ha. That's probably what he was like, Jake Gyllenhaal, because Jake Gyllenhaal is one of the coolest motherfuckers in Hollywood. He's one of my favorites. So imagine him pulling up, sitting with the 21-year-old girl, and her and talking to her father. That's crazy. That's crazy. But let's go back to this bridge though, because I mean that part kind of took over. But let me go back to the bridge. Maybe we got lost in translation. Lost in Translation is a movie. Lost in Translation is a movie, and I believe that movie, was it Bill Murray? It was Bill Murray, and my goodness, it's on the tip of my tongue. But basically, it was an age gap. Bill Murray had a young girlfriend, and that's the thing right here. Maybe we got lost in translation, right? But also, lost in translation could just mean our communication wasn't on the same page. It could be face value, but I believe that movie was like an age gap movie. Scarlett Johansson. Anyway, maybe I asked for too much. Maybe this is supposed to be a fun thing, and because I'm being a little naive, maybe I thought it was more than what it was. Maybe this thing was a masterpiece. But maybe this was a masterpiece. Maybe I wasn't asking for too much. Maybe it was everything I ever wanted, until you self-sabotaged, until you came and tore it up. Maybe it was a Mona Lisa, and you came and just destroyed it. Running scared, I was there. Does that mean she's running scared or he's running scared? Because maybe he's scared of commitment. Maybe she's scared of heartbreak. That's two different things. Where two people can be afraid of the same goal but for different reasons. He's afraid of how real the commitment could be. She's afraid of how real the heartbreak can be. Um, I remember it all too well. And you call me up again just to break me like a promise. What a bar. Because again, I'm calling you to make you that promise that it's just gonna be dope. And like she said in the John Mayer song, "Promising Young Man," same along the same lines. And you call me up again to break me like a promise. Now, who was first? Was it Mayer or Jake? I think she said 21 here, and she was 19 for John Mayer, right? Okay, I'm pretty sure he was first. What song was first? That's important too. So casually, cruel in the name of being honest. I'm a crumpled up piece of paper lying here because I remember it all. That's so fire. That's fire because the crumpled up piece of paper just goes to like, it's simple, but it's also a metaphor for the fact that if you know, let's say she's writing a song, writing a letter, regardless, anybody's done it, and you write everything you feel. You write everything you feel. And you decide, you know what, out of here. I ain't doing nothing with it. And that's kind of how she feels. Like we developed all of this, and for you to just ball it up and throw it away. Now I'm that probably it's a piece of paper that's just sitting there balling, and also she might be in that balling, crumpled up position. That's kind of fire. I remember it all too well. But this verse 4, this is where Taylor gets into that Dr. Allison bag. This verse right here. Let's go back a little bit. Cause I would be mad if this was about me. I'm serious. They say all's well that ends well, but I'm in a new hell. The ending for me was not well. It's literally hell because I've already went through a traumatizing, terrible relationship that ended bad. Well, this is a whole nother one. And I saw earlier she made a town reference, which she made a town reference to John Mayer. She has her themes that she likes to lean on for comfort. I'm noticing that. Um, but check this out. I'm in a new hell every time you double cross my mind. That is a religious scheme. Taylor is going to make a bunch of religious schemes. Obviously, double cross is betrayal, right? Obviously. But how how did the story of the crucifixion happen? The story of the crucifixion happened once his right hand man's double crossed. So I double cross you, you end up on that cross. And that's kind of what she's saying. She's like, hey, every time I end up in a new hell is because you double crossed me. Judas, look at Fred Hampton. Right hand man, double cross. He ended up being killed by the feds. It's always the closest one. The ones that you love are the ones who betray you. An enemy can never betray you because they were your enemy. You expect them to hurt you. Your loved ones, though, pack them up. Um, you said if we had been, yeah, you said if we had been closer in age. Also, the other thing about that double cross my mind part, right? That's a double as well because double cross means you can double cross, but also double cross my mind. Like, um, the Jacksons gotta look both ways before you cross me. You're headed for a danger zone, right? That also look both ways before you cross the street. And then double cross my mind is when I think about you, I might think about you twice in a row, and then once again it puts me back in that mental prison that I was in when we broke up the first time, right? A lot of people was going through. I know people personally going through this like this. So there's themes in this song while I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh my god, my friend literally was going through this at the same time. Like, not gonna go into that, but yeah, this is some crazy shit, bro. So then you said we'd been fine if we were closer in age. Maybe it would have been fine. Like, Taylor, stop dating old people. Stop dating old people. Because like me, I was the friend that would tell the girl like, cause I'm not dumb. Like I would really like when I have a lot of female friends who have relationships and they always for some reason they come to me and they ask me, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Every time they tell me that the age gap is 10 years or more, I say run. I have not once ever supported a man over 30 with somebody that's 20 or 19. And then even as I get older, 25, 26, 27, why are you dating a man in his 40s? What's going on? What's the reason? There is no reason. They want to manipulate you and control you. They want to bank on the fact that you may or may not have daddy issues. Come on, man. Um, so if you were closer in age, Taylor, you would have never been with Jake Gyllenhaal in that moment. In that time of his life, he wanted somebody young. John Mayer wanted somebody young. It was calculated. It wasn't by chance. Um, so don't feel bad about that. And that made me want to die. Like, even though he said if we were closer in age, but I firmly believe if we were closer in age, I probably wouldn't have been with you in the first place. Um, what else do we have in this verse? The idea you had of me, who was she? Ooh, a never needy, ever lovely jewel whose shine reflects on you. That is fire. The idea that you had of me was this beautiful, bright, vibrant individual that when I stand next to you, I reflect off of you, which also makes you shine brighter. But instead, I'm a weeping girl in the bathroom at a industry party, and the actress is asking me what happened, and I say you happened. You're why I'm in here. You charmed my dad. Yeah, you who charmed my dad with self-effacing jokes, sipping coffee like you're on some late night show. But then he watched me watch the front door. Yeah, he was charmed, but when I was hurt, he had his eyes on me and was doing do everything he could to make sure I was good while I'm waiting for you to come home and you never did. Shit, bro. Let's let the verse play.
Oh, oh, oh. They say all's well that ends well, but I'm in a new hell every time you double cross my mind. You said if we had been closer in age, maybe it would have been fine, and that made me want to the front door all night, willing you to come.
Go.
And he said it's supposed to be fun, turning 21.
Tough, tough, tough. Realistically, that's a beautiful time to end the song. So the fact that we still have 4 minutes left, I'm afraid, man. Duck and cover, kiddos.
Time won't fly, it's like I'm paralyzed by it. I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to.
The music is back stripped down. When she was doing the last verse, it was kind of faster, upbeat tempo. Now it's slowed all the way back down. She about to get into her bag.
Time won't fly, it's like I'm paralyzed by it. I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it. After plaid shirt days and nights when you made me your own, now you mail back my things and I walk home alone. But you keep my old scarf from that very first week, 'cause it reminds you of innocence and it smells like me. You can't get rid of it, 'cause you remember it all too well. 'Cause there we are again when I loved you so, back before you lost the one real thing you've ever known. It was rare, I was there, I remember it all too well. Wind in my hair, you were there, you remember it all. Down the stairs, you were there.
Did y'all hear them back vocals, dog? It sounded like an angel just opened the door and went. Hold on, hold on.
Wind in my hair, you were
Right here.
there, you remember it all. Down the stairs, you were there, you remember it all. It was rare, I was there, I remember it all too well. And I was never good at telling.
Hold on. Okay, that's a whole new verse now. Does Taylor arrange the songs? Because the arrangements of her songs are all like the way it builds, the way it dies, the way it builds back up, where the bridge goes, when to do a long verse, when to do a short verse, when to change the lyrics on the hook, when to flip it, when to take the story in different directions. It's just elite arrangements. Even when I have an idea of what might be happening, I still get flipped on my head. Now, check this out. Verse 5 was filthy. Time won't fly. It's like I'm paralyzed by it, meaning the time is not moving. It's not moving. Time's going slow as shit. Time goes flat. It goes fast when you're having a good time, but when you going through it, it doesn't move. It's the worst shit in the world. You feel like this is gonna be forever, right? I like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it. You don't want that. That's the young in you talking. Basically, like the innocent before I was broken hearted, you don't want that. Trust me, because then you go get that again, and then you become that person that's never been heartbroken. Then that first heartbreak kills you all over again. You don't want that. Um, yeah. After plaid shirt days and nights when you made me your own, now you mail back my things and I walk home alone. Now I've never gotten my stuff back. You know how many hoodies and t-shirts that I'm out of, bruh? Because people. Anyway, now I don't. Yeah. Then she says, but you keep my old scarf from that very first week. It's funny. Before she got to that line, I was thinking that same. I was thinking to myself, yeah, I probably would give this stuff back too because I wouldn't want that person smell their scent and their energy in my space. And then the very next line, she says, "You kept my old scarf from the very first week because it reminds you of innocence and it smells like me. You can't get rid of it. You can't get rid of the smell. You can't get rid of the innocence. You can't get rid of me. You can't get rid of the scarf. That's layers on layers on layers to what one you can't get rid of it line. There's a reason why she explained it the way she did. Because it ain't just you can't get rid of the scarf. You can't get rid of the smell, the innocence, me, the scarf. It's all of it, all too well. Get it? Let's go.
I remember it all down the stairs.
And then right here, because here we are again, when I loved you so, back before you lost the one real thing you've ever known. I love that part because that can be I'm the only partner that you had that was real. But also maybe you have no real partners and like all you have in this world is your acting career and acting is not real. So like if everything in your life is about acting and promoting and being in the media and being in the lights and being Jake Gyllenhaal, this is the real thing in your life. This is the grounded part. This is the part that keeps you human and sane. And you lost it. Now all you have left is that celebrity shit. And I'm here to tell you, celebrity dies fast. It plays out. It gets tired. That's her perspective. Um, it was rare. I was there. And then now we get to this next verse.
You were there, you remember it all. It was rare, I was there, I remember it all too well. And I was never good at telling jokes, but the punchline goes, I'll get older, but your lovers stay my age.
Yes,
From when you
see, that's why I said earlier, I don't think he meant it when he said if you were older, it would be better. I see this she knows how to tie a story together. She knows because I literally said earlier, I don't believe that shit. I think he's might just be a guy who saw a young woman and was like, that's what I want to do. A younger woman. That's her. I mean, that's him. That's Leo. That's John Mayer at the time. It's a lot of people who just don't want to give people their age. So she said, I will get older, but your lovers will stay my age, which means you're going to get older too. But you're always going to aim at the, and that could mean the age I am today, the 21-year-old, or it could just mean the older I get, you're still going to always look for somebody with that age gap, that 10-year age gap, something. This girl's tough. Tough.
I was there, I remember it all too well. And I was never good at telling jokes, but the punchline goes, I'll get older, but your lovers stay my age. From when your Brooklyn broke my skin and bones, I'm a soldier who's returning half her weight and did the twin flame.
So he must have lived in Brooklyn at that time.
But the punchline goes, I'll get older, but your lovers stay my age. From when your Brooklyn broke my skin and bones, I'm a soldier who's returning half her weight and did the twin flame bruise paint you blue. Just between us did the love affair make.
What year did this song come out? What year did this song come out? Because the soldiers who's returning half her weight, making a military reference. Jake Gyllenhaal does have a military movie called The Covenant. He has a military movie called The Covenant. So is this a response? Is this like a play on that? How she likes to do those kind of things? But also, I'm a soldier who's returning half her weight because the war destroyed me. I might have survived it. I might still be alive in the after the war, but trust me, bro, you're moving way too much. But trust me, I did not come out the same person. Nobody comes out of the war the same. I like that.
My age, from when your Brooklyn broke my skin and bones, I'm a soldier who's returning half her weight and did the twin flame bruise paint you blue. Just
See?
between us did
The blue didn't turn blue, but the reds turned red. What is it? I'm not even gonna look it up right now. But I'm just saying, like, I noticed that. But also another reference to the paint in both John Mayer songs we did that the paint was I mean the sky painted blue, the paint splattered. Like she makes a lot of references to the paint and to the blue. She also had the song where she said, "I've never seen this shade of blue." When she was looking into what's into the other guy's eyes, it might have been Joe. She likes. I keep saying this. She has a bunch of similar themes that she loves to return to. But regardless, the meaning of that line, the twin flame bruise paints you blue. Did it make you sad? Did it hurt you? Did it break you? Did it make you sad? Right? But also, the hottest flame is blue. And twin flame is like a natural connection, like that fire we make type of thing, right? But that's fire. I like it. I like it.
Returning half her weight, and did the twin flame bruise paint you blue? Just between us, did the love affair maim you too? 'Cause in this city's barren cold, I still remember the first fall of snow and how it glistened as it fell.
Wow.
I remember it all too well. Just between us, did the love affair maim you all too well? Just between us, do you remember it all too well? Just between us, I remember it
I like that.
all too well. Down the stairs, I was there.
Nice.
Sacred prayer, I was there. It was real, you remember it all too well. In my head, I was there. Down the stairs, I was there. Sacred prayer, I was there. It was real, you remember it. And in my head, I was there.
It's getting lower. The words are getting smaller. It's dying. It's dying out.
Sacred prayer, I was there. It was real, you remember it. And in my head, I was there. Down the stairs, I was there. Sacred prayer, I was there. It was real, you remember it.
Mm. Mm. 2021. So the covenant was not out yet, but still, Lordy, what a song, ladies and gentlemen. What a song, ladies and gentlemen. What a song. And it goes back to everything that we always say about Taylor. It has intense levels of honesty. You never have to guess what she's thinking because she's going to tell you her truth every time. She gonna tell you what she means. She gonna tell you what she feel. She gonna tell you everything that's on her mind. It's on her heart, actually, more importantly. What's on her heart, she gonna wear that shit on her sleeve. Even if it takes time for it to happen, you gonna find out. Yeah, man. And this, so not to compare relationships, but the John Mayer relationship seemed like it was pure manipulation and bad spirited in a way. And this one seemed like it also was manipulation. It's hard to kind of pick them apart as separate entities because there's so many common threads in the sweater, right? But man, I'm at a loss for words, bro, because it's hard to take all of that in and have your thoughts together like that. Um, there's moments like that verse when she said, "You charmed my father." That's probably still the verses toward the end, verse 4, 5. verses 4 and 5. 6-2. When she said the punchline is, man, what a song. Taylor, you goated, bro. I see why y'all love this song so much. This has gassed me out. Like, I don't even know if I had the energy to do the rest of the videos I got scheduled to do, man. I gotta go eat some food because, and it's crazy how close this touches the home with somebody that I know. There's somebody that I know that has dealt with this shit with somebody that they believe was their twin flame, and once again, I knew they was bullshit the whole time. But now they're finally starting to realize that the person is bullshit. And there's nothing better than that realization of finally knowing, oh, this person was bullshit the whole time. There's nothing better than that realization because it just suddenly hits, like how she said it in the song. She said, you know, it's dead now. And when once you came back around, you was checking the post on a dead body because one day it just clicked, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not here anymore." But you just didn't get it until it was much later. The person who is causing the pain never understands what they're doing until it is much, much too late. So yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this reaction, what y'all think about this video, what y'all think about this song, bro. And I heard there's a short film, there's live performances. I'm gonna check those out too. YouTube, man, come over to the Patreon. You'll get this video early. Patreon's gonna get this video at least 3 days before YouTube does. Like YouTube might not get this till Thursday, and Patreon's gonna get it like on Monday. Like, come on, man. Like, so y'all might as well tap in and see what we doing over there on the Patreon, man. So yeah, it's your boy Cam. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video. Make sure you hype the video. We are running these numbers up, getting to the algorithm as far as possible. We are doing it up right now. Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Attention to Detail podcast. Tap in with me. SC, fight on. We out.